Hey there everyone, so I've been enjoying my time in Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Combat is absolutely addictive, but after playing the game for more than 20 hours, now there are some things that I wish I knew when I started. So this will be a quick spoiler-free beginner guide that tells you the most important aspects of the game. Let's get started. First up, we have elemental weakness and resistance. Every enemy has specific elemental weakness and resistances. So you will deal far more damage by matching your weapon or element to match their weakness. If you are struggling in some fight, switch to a different damage type or swap out to a leveled up weapon with a different element to exploit what hurts your target most. I personally like to keep different elements on my characters, so I never have to go back and change the weapon and skills. And sometimes the enemy will be weak to more than one element. In that case, your build will shine a lot. Alright, next up we have parry mechanic. You might have seen the tip on the loading screen that dodge is easier than parry. It is, but parry gives you one action point per parry, which is amazing. Something about parry timing. It's not like your usual Souls-like parry mechanic like Elden Ring or if you have recently played Kazan. Parry window is very late in this game. You almost want to get hit with the attack and then parry. Also, I have noticed that holding the parry button helps as well. So practice those parry timings because it will help in the long run. Alright, time for the next tip. This is not really a character overview video. That will be for a separate video. But Luna has a very helpful early game skill called Rebirth, which can revive an ally, which is a really helpful skill that you should use with Luna. Because sometimes bosses will absolutely one-shot you. In that case, your only option remains to load up your previous save, which is really annoying. So use Luna to your advantage. Alright, next up we have Burn. If you have played around 4 or 5 hours, you might have already realized how OP Burn is. It stays with the enemy for multiple turns and chips away at their health. Basically, you always want the status Burn on your enemy, which will chip away at their health slowly. And if the enemy is weak to fire, that's even better. Now, a very important part of the game, attributes. You might be wondering what attribute to choose when you have so many. Let me save you some trouble and time and put all your initial points in vitality. Trust me, because there are so many enemies that will just one-shot you if you don't level up your vitality. And when you max out vitality, you can focus on your favorite weapon scaling attributes. You might have noticed that every weapon scale with different attributes, so when you are done with vitality, you can focus on those. Also keep in mind to use the elemental weapon and give different elements to your characters for maximum effectiveness. Next, let's talk about the camp. You can visit the camp by pressing D-pad down or G on keyboard. Make sure to visit the camp frequently to upgrade your tints and weapons. And you can also talk to your companion friends. In future videos, I will make best character focused builds, best pictos to use and all that. Alright, for this video, that wraps up my beginner guide for Expedition 33. Drop a like if you found this helpful, comment which character build you want to see first, and subscribe for more Expedition 33 videos. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.